welcome to the stream. We are picking up where we left off last time. The players had just had a rest, and we are introducing two new characters tonight. So, let's get at her. Hello, everybody.
Yo.
Wait, why is Rhythmbot quiet now? Can everybody else still hear it?
No, the song ended and
Yeah, I can't hear
yeah.
it.
It took a
There
minute
we
to
go.
pop in.
Alright, so, when we last left off, Bishop, Ina, and Aravan and Connie all had their stuff stolen out of their bag of holding by a fey creature, which you guys still don't know what it is. They gave up the search and started heading towards where they heard the Rogue Syndicate group, the Rogue Myriad Syndicate group was headed towards. You guys found on your way in a mostly abandoned town, Uraliss, after you got out of the mountains after exiting Uthodurn. And that is where we are going to pick up. As you guys awake, you notice that there is a light shining from outside of the house you guys are in, and it seems that there is a massive bonfire in the middle of town that has been lit. What would you guys like to do?
Is there a back door to this place?
I'd assume so.
Out the back door and I must
Okay.
Wait, are you going through the back door?
Oh yeah. I went out the back door and stealthed into the snow.
Okay, I'm gonna stealth and just like peek over the window ledge and see if I can see inside.
You guys are inside.
Oh, I thought we were out.
No,
Oh,
you
we
guys
all...
just woke up. You're in the house. It's
Okay.
morning. You guys have had your long rest.
Okay, I thought we were talking about like the inn. I think that we had seen last time, the one with the that one that was lit up.
No. All the buildings are dark. But there is now a light coming from the center of town, and you can smell smoke in the air. So you guys weren't actually in an inn. It's just an abandoned house you guys broke into and took over for the night.
Okay.
I can't access my token for some.
It says you have control of it.
Yeah, but it won't let me like drag it off there. I think that we're just gonna have to delete that one and I'll drag in a new one.
Alright.
That one there.
I'll probably Connie will probably ask everybody if we should go check out the source of the smoke.
Bishop and Ina both kind of wake up and rub the sleep out of their eyes, grab their stuff, shrug their shoulders, and say, alright, sure.
Can I see anything from my vantage point where I am? Or not?
From there, that tree's kind of in the way. You can definitely see there's a fire somewhere near the center of town.
Alright, I'll shift then.
Alright.
Okay, I'll kind of like, I'm pretty tiny, so I'll probably kind of stealth along and see if I can see anything either inside the lit up building or at the fire.
No lit up buildings, just the fire.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just slowly move forward stealthily.
Okay, give me a stealth roll then. While this is going on, um, Ezor, you have crept up to the edge of town, and you can see that there is um, a gray-skinned female standing very close to a fire in the center of town.
And there doesn't look like there's any other activity in the town.
No. From your vantage point, I would say that all the buildings look dim. Um, yeah, you wouldn't be able to see the other players at the top. So, as far as you know, it's empty other than this one person.
Okay. I think I would stealth up towards the fire as well, slightly hesitant, not knowing who this person is.
Give me a stealth roll. Flagrantia. What are you doing? Are you just standing by the fire warming yourself?
I private messaged you.
Give me a sec here, guys. Alright, so as you stealth, um, her head suddenly snaps towards you, and she runs.
How far was I able to get with that stealth roll?
Hold on a second, let me see where you are. I'd say you could probably get up near Aravan at least. You can probably see what happened at the fire.
Okay, so like down the stairs, like there.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so I saw this woman run away.
Yeah.
Okay, did I see this other character from across?
No, he is behind a building at the moment.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna pull my bow out so I can best cover my new companion
Okay.
in case.
Well, with the woman running away, I would most likely, taking another look around, not seeing anything, realizing how cold it is, take it upon myself to go warm myself at the fire instead, now in the vacant spot.
Okay.
However, I'm also in the same boat. I can't move my character for some reason.
What the hell?
It might be because you placed them.
But usually
Right.
when you put it, when you make a drop down list, or use the drop down list and give the token a represents character, it normally works. That's always how you do it. But so you're just gonna have to drag out a new one onto the battlefield, and I'll delete that one.
Oh, neat. I did not know you could do that. Cool. Yep, then I would
Okay, so
take a minute and chill the fire, warming up.
Okay, at this point, I'm guessing if he moves up to the fire, I can see him.
Yep, you seen the gray-skinned woman run away, and you seen uh, this new person step up to the fire and get themselves warm.
Okay, so can I size him up? What does he look like?
Care to describe yourself?
Yep, I am a human currently wearing what did I end on? Half plate. I believe brown hair, no visible weapon that you can see, and a pair of what are almost monocles, or a monocle wearing.
Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'll probably release my homunculus servant, Gus, and I'll just let him just skitter openly visible towards him. I just want to see his reaction.
Can you describe what this Gus is?
Yeah, so he basically looks like a tiny rat that skitters towards you, like a mechanical looking rat.
So depending how close it would get, if it would get like fairly close, I would Isor would bend down and say, "Oh, well, look at this. What is this creature I see?"
So Gus is kind of try and do you have a pouch on you or anything?
I do. I have a pouch. I have a backpack. I've got multiple different containers.
Okay, can I get Gus to try to jump into your backpack and look around?
Can I get a bead on any of them?
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely see your group, but you from where you are, you're too high. The tree's blocking your view of the center of town.
I mean, even this gap between the building and the tree, like, it's pretty much lined up. Like, if I move over, like, here, then we're pretty much lined up, line of sight. Because there's like a 10-foot gap there
I
between that
guess I'll
building and
allow
the
it.
tree. Dope. So yeah, I got a fucking bead on this guy, arrow and everything, and I'm just waiting. Make a move.
Yeah, sorry, could you guys hear me before, or did I not click the button about the backpack thing?
I would need, well, if this thing tries to climb up you, what are you going to do, Izor?
If
He's
he's
friendly, he doesn't look like he's gonna attack. Just curious.
Yeah, I mean, if he were to try to climb up me, I think I'd be okay. If he were to try to go in the pouch, I would probably take a reaction to not allow him to do that.
All right, in that case, I would need a contested dexterity check from both the mechanical rat and Izor.
Okay, yeah, down.
Yeah, he immediately grabs a hold of this mechanical mouse.
Okay, so I guess he's gonna try to break free and skitter back.
Izor, are you gonna let him go if he starts struggling?
I wanted to take a quick look at him first, particularly with the what's this item called? The one that gives me the eyes of minute seeing. Since he's real close up, I want to take a real good look at what this thing is.
All right. What do they do again?
It gives me advantage on intelligence checks that rely on sight while searching an area or studying an object within 1 foot. So I bring them real close to my eyes and I can see real good.
All right, give me an investigation check. Advantage gives you 17. This thing definitely looks like it is just a mechanical being. Maybe there's a little bit of magic to it, but Usually the type of people that use these you would know would be artificers.
Okay. So I kind of say out loud to no one in particular. It said, "What a strange creature." But if it does try to jump away, I let it go.
Okay, so Gus would like skitter back to me, and I think I would reveal myself after having witnessed this scene, since he seems to not be violent. So Connie will move forward.
All right.
Hey, Connie, can you describe yourself?
Yeah, so Connie is, I think she's about like 3'1". She's super tiny. She is a gnome. Basically, if you have ever the kind of vibe, she has like a short black bob with very large round glasses on her face. She does have she is wearing, I guess, what you suspect is an armored type of, I guess, modern fabric, like full body armor, but very thin fabric, like some kind of type of magical armor.
Where's my
Yeah,
super
so
suit?
yeah, essentially, like I'm trying to describe like a friggin' like Teflon bodysuit. Like, yeah, and you see Gus like skitter back to her, and he kind of uses his tail as a helicopter propeller, and just like floats right back up onto her shoulder and takes a seat.
Out of context, that's adorable. Well, then, as you step forward, Izor would greet her and say, "Oh, hello, madam. I see this strange creature must belong to you."
Connie looks up at him because you are a human, right? So you're far taller.
Variant human, I assume they look regular.
Yeah, it's
Sorry?
just different stats, but yeah,
Yep.
it looks the same.
Yeah. So Connie says, she says yes, and I see you scared away that woman.
Yes, did you know her? She seemed frightened by my mere presence.
No, but she does make me curious. Do you know in which direction she went?
I would point down. I guess I saw her run at least this way, and I'd probably lose line of sight of her as she lit the fire.
This
Yeah, she would have
woman,
gone
I guess,
south.
that we both saw, did she look injured at the time? Did she look? We know she looked afraid, but was she bleeding?
No, no, she was not bleeding. She was standing much so close to the fire that anybody else probably would have been burned, but she was not. She did not seem injured. She just took off.
Okay. Can I tell if this human is like feigning friendliness? Like, is it real? Is he genuinely friendly, or did he pick me off earlier?
You can do an insight check if you'd like.
Okay.
And Izor, you can hit the button that says 2GM, and you can
Oh my god.
roll me a deception if you are deceivingly being nice, or you can just So
Yeah,
what?
I say to not metagame. I will do one of those things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Connie is just like rolling balls consistently.
So Connie, you believe he's being genuine. At least you think so. You're not 100% sure.
Okay. Well, um I'm not gonna reveal that the rest of my party members. Um, so I'll ask him where he's from and what he's doing in this abandoned town.
So, out of context, I never did pick a town that I actually came from. So, Savage, you're free to tell me where I came from.
Fuck, did I even get around to reading your story? I can't remember. One sec. There's not a lot of. I would say, you came from Port de Mali. Why not? Yeah, we'll go with Port de Mali.
Okay. So I would announce that I am from Port de Mali. I am currently an employee to a certain man. Uh, without revealing what exactly I am doing. However, while I am out here in this wilderness, I am also looking for. Someday, I hope to find an amulet that was stolen long ago from me.
So Connie's gonna look at him skeptically and she's gonna say, a cell sword with no sword. Curious.
Ina, you hear footsteps behind you, Connie, as Ina steps up behind you. Says, is there a problem?
Connie will say, no, none as of yet.
She says okay and just leans against the building.
I ask the character's name.
My name is Izor. And ma'am, I don't remember if you gave me your name or not. Matt knows your name. I don't remember if Izor knows your name.
Connie Fuse.
Excellent. Well, it is nice to meet you, Connie. I will say I only tend to draw my sword when it is absolutely necessary.
So like I thought there was no sword on his body.
There isn't.
Okay, just making sure. Wait, that laugh was so suspicious.
So if there is any kind of awkward silence, I would, kind of slide over towards the other side of the fire, allowing for maximum distance among strangers. But then, say, it is rather chilly outside. If you would like to approach the fire, I promise I will not bite.
So Connie will approach the fire, but she'll sit directly across from him, just in case. Or not directly, just a little offside, not right next to him. Because she can't move very fast.
Ina walks over and takes a seat as well. Says, come on out. Seems good. And Bishop also walks over.
As the other people approach the fire, I would say, "Oh, there are quite a few more of you. I was not expecting so many people."
Does he look scared?
Not yet.
I still have an arrow knocked, but not drawn.
Okay, then I look a little nervous.
Because I don't fucking know this guy, like, at all.
Yeah, we just got our shit robbed.
Well, I mean, I didn't lose much of value, really. I'm not overly upset about it.
So,
just like out of player, can someone remind me where we're supposed to be going?
so you guys are headed to Borov Krat. Borov. Fucking orc words, man. Borov Krat. something like that. All right, it's an orc town to the south. Um, but you guys had noticed that although a lot of these places seem to be raided and ransacked, this empty town, this one building seems to still be locked up tight. There's really no damage to it. Might be a little dusty, but that's it.
Um, can I do an Arcana check to see if there's any type of, I guess, magical defense or like trap set on that building for it to still be intact?
Sure.
Oh my god.
So
I keep rolling 2.
it doesn't seem. It seems to even be unlocked, but doesn't seem like there's anything dangerous. Um, you do recognize that this seems to be. There's some markings on this building though. It looks like a symbol, maybe of a god or a group or something.
So Connie will point it out, and she'll say, has anybody else noticed that building over there is the only one that seems untouched? And there seems to be a carving on the door.
Would I recognize this carving?
Give me a religion check.
21.
Symbol of Moradin. But the symbol seems to be kind of scratched here and there and doesn't seem like it should.
Interesting.
Do you share that?
Yeah, I'll tell the group, that's the symbol of Moradin.
Do I... Yeah, I was just going to ask if I don't... Sonia doesn't remember.
He's typically a god of the forge and war.
Dwarven god, I believe.
That's what I said.
Oh,
prior.
sorry, I missed that.
No, that's cool.
Okay. Then maybe we can find some replacement weapons in there?
Can I check this door?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Specifically traps.
Sure. Give me an investigation.
20.
As you're checking the door, you don't find any traps. In fact, it seems unlocked and kind of cracks open a little bit.
If it cracks open, I'm going to send Gus skittering in.
I'm just going to hold my hand out for a second before she does. I'm going to back up, and then I'm going to use my bees to make a mage hand and push the door open when I'm like 10 feet back.
It swings open. You can smell dusty, stale air coming from inside. And although there is an interior to the building, the main centerpiece of the place actually seems to be a staircase that goes down.
I'm just going to hold my hand out and be like, free to enter.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to send Gus in. I don't think I can't see through him, but I can cast spells through him. Yeah, I'll just send him in up ahead just to see if it triggers any trap all the way up to the stairs, and if nothing happens, then I'll just have him skitter back.
As he goes down, he finds another door. This one is shut. It is flush with the ground door frame and ceiling. There's nowhere for him to skitter any further than down the stairs to the front of the door.
Okay, then I have him come back and I guess basically convey that information to me. I guess in sign language. I don't think he can talk. You can just
No,
understand the
he
languages
can't.
I speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he gives me a thumbs up if it's clear.
All right, I'll allow that.
Okay, so Connie will move forward. Yeah. Yeah, okay. She'll yeah, she'll just move ahead and she'll walk down the stairs to the door, and she's going to call over to the rest of the party, see if someone more adept can see if there are any traps on this door.
All right, fine. But if I get hurt, it's gonna cost you. Just saying. And then I'll go and investigate the door.
She shrugs, accepting it.
It seemed to be sealed with some sort of arcane magic, but at the center of the door, you see what looks like a handprint, kind of engraved in the door. It's just kind of almost like a spot where it's indented about the size and shape of a hand.
Sick.
What
Like
size hand? Like human?
yeah, I was just about like, and how is it shaped? Is it like fingers outstretched, like palm to the door, or is it like you insert your whole hand into this thing? Like,
Oh no, just an indent,
okay,
like a spot for your hand, and it's normal size for a dwarf.
all right.
Connie's gonna, I guess, maybe do an Arcana check to see if she can determine what type of magic. If, yeah.
Sure. Um,
19.
so it seems like, oh shit, not illusionary, divination.
Abjuration.
Yes, abjuration. I believe that's what I'm looking for.
Does she get the feeling that something will eat at the hand, or like as if the charm or whatever spell is put on the door is harmful, or if it's just like an unlocking mechanism?
I would say that she's able to deduce that it is. It seems like it's probably not harmful. If there's any kind of harm, it's nothing major.
Okay, so she's gonna pop her hand onto the mold or onto the print. Yeah.
Okay. As you do this, you feel underneath your middle finger, a space open up and something pricks you, and it then seals again shut. And after a couple moments, the arcane magic that is on this door, you can physically hear it fade, and a click, and the door cracks open.
Okay.
Life on the
She's gonna be like,
streets.
that doesn't seem right.
Life on the streets must have made you quite brave.
We're stupid.
Well, they say there's a fine line between the two. So after you, though, by all means.
Is it bright or dark in like the cracked, or like past the door?
It's dark.
Okay, I think I have. Okay, I have dark vision. Wait, I can see in dark and dim conditions. If I swing the door open slowly, what do I see? Still standing at the doorway before crossing in.
So what you see is inside there's a couple unlit braziers. I never know how to pronounce that word. but
Braziers.
there you go. Thank you. I always say braziers, but I know that's not right. Um, so as the door swings open, you see that, and Bishop and Ina both say, "We're actually a little bit sore about getting our shit stolen. We're gonna go back and look for it. We'll meet you in Boroftkrat."
Yeah, hey, if you find my poisons, man, you'd be doing me a huge favor.
I'll let you know. Might cost you one or
Connie
two
says,
though.
That's fine. Fair
Connie's
trade.
like, Connie also says, if ever you recoup some of those magic items, send them my way.
What magic items were you not wearing?
I was gonna say, did you lose magic items with that?
I'm pretty sure I lost some sending stones.
Oh, yep.
The medallion, I have it. The eyes of charming, I have them. I also lost my bands of Zalaro,
Right.
which have yet
Oh.
to work for me. Yeah.
He says, "No problem. That one's gonna cost you a drink though." And him and Ina turn around and head back to see if they can pick up the trail.
Shall
Okay,
we?
so can my companions see in the dark?
Oh yeah, I'm a wood elf.
What about the human?
I think
Yes, I can.
He seems to be finding his way down the stairs behind you with ease.
I would like to stealth.
Sure.
I would like to cast disguise self. I want to look like a blacksmith. A blacksmith. What are they called? Oh my god.
That's a 16, by the way.
You talking a drow?
No. Oh my god, I can't believe I can't remember a dwarf. A dwarf. Okay, I would like to disguise myself as a blacksmith dwarf. Basically, someone that looks like they're part of the classic type of dwarf that would follow.
Okay, so not an
Yeah.
underdark dwarf, a Duergar.
No, not a Durgar.
Okay, a regular dwarf. Sure.
Yeah, because we said that like the symbol on the door was for a god of like the dwarven god of the smiths, I guess.
Forge
Or
and war.
Forge. Yeah, okay. A creature that would look like they follow that god. So a dwarf, even with a sigil on my chest or something.
As you approach the brazier, they instantly light up.
Well, fuck.
Wait, as who approach? As all of us approach?
Aravan
No, I
moved
kind
up.
of, I stealthed ahead.
Okay, I guess he's visible now.
Yeah, at this point, I just walk ahead. I'm just like, fuck it. It's bright. I don't care.
Okay, I'm also gonna move forward looking like my dwarven self.
As you guys come into another chamber, on either side of you, you guys see 3 spectral figures. They're all staring at you, but do not move.
I'm gonna wave. How's it going, boys?
They continue to stare.
Oh
You-
no.
Apparently, they don't speak. All right.
Connie's gonna like once she sees them, like her eyes are gonna widen, and then she's slowly gonna start like walking backwards in slow motion from the shock.
Hey, where you going?
I don't know if we should. Oh God, I just saw them move.
Sorry, that's how they were supposed to be in the first place. That's my bad.
Oh,
they
okay,
they didn't
okay,
actually
okay.
move.
So
That's
they're
where they were
still-
supposed to be.
Okay. Connie's like, I don't know if we should mess with what is probably an altar.
Judging
Well,
by the thing on the door, does anybody speak Dwarven?
uh,
Let me check. I do.
Well, then congratulations.
so
You're
do
the face of the
I.
party, or either of you are the face of the party. Why don't we try conversing them with them in Dwarven?
Yeah, I'll shoot in Dwarven at them. I'll just be like, "How's it going?
They
You're looking
continue
mighty
to
dusty.
stare.
All right, you still don't talk. Cool.
Oh well. So in front of us there, is that a closed door or is that open? Can we see into that new room?
It is open.
So can we see like what are those things that we see?
You want to do a nature check on the figures?
Yeah, sure.
Oh man, we're rolling fire.
I know.
They look like some sort of an undead. Best you got.
Can I check this doorway for traps?
Sure can. Give me a investigation.
25.
You don't see shit.
All right.
Given that they are spirits, would an arcana also serve to be able to identify what these things are?
I would say no, because that's specifically magic.
Okay.
These things are not magical.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger and sword.
As you pass those, the next two braziers there, they also light up.
Connie's
Sick.
gonna whisper, "Get back here! Get back here!"
Yeah.
Like doing
You're
hand
fine.
gestures, like, "Get back over here!"
You're fine. Relax.
At this point, Izor is getting slightly nervous and will do the thing that possibly someone was expecting and summon his sword. Since it is a standard and I don't want to have to do it if and when combat starts.
Connie, you watch as you're kind of looking back and forth between the undead creatures on either side of you. Suddenly, next to you, with a flash of, I don't know, what do you say, purple light?
Yeah, I think my magic's purple.
You would get a flash of purple light as suddenly there is a sword,
Great sword. Big old
a
one.
large two-handed great sword in Ezor's hands.
Connie's gonna look impressed,
Izor acknowledges.
like a nod of respect, kind of thing.
Give it the suspicious nature between the still strangers, I would whisper and said, "This place is not giving me the warm and fuzzies."
Connie is gonna start moving a little bit closer to Erevan to try and get him to come back. And as she's walking towards him, she's kind of like bowing at the specters, like trying to make them, like trying to show them respect or something so that they don't attack.
They continue to stare.
I'm pretty sure they're just making sure we don't do anything messed up.
What are those red things ahead?
Yeah, I was about to ask, what were those things I was standing between? Because I didn't mean to move back. I'm still supposed to be there, but my fucking screen went all weird on me.
Basically, like this is a really shitty map. It was something I threw together last minute because I thought you guys were gonna run out of content last game. Excuse me. I'm gonna say that those are chairs, almost like pews. And no, sorry. The red things, they're crates, and the other things are piles of weapons and armor. Mostly old, rusted, dilapidated, chipped and bent. Some are flat out broken.
Dope.
Do they look like they were once offerings?
Or
No,
does this
not
just look like
really.
storage?
It more or less looks like um, what people would leave as in piles when entering a church or temple.
Oh shit. There's gonna be like a crossover point where we have to like, oh no. That means they left in there. There's a bunch of dead bodies somewhere.
I mean,
I was
'Cause
going
they
to say
didn't
the same thing. Is why did they
recoup.
not pick these up when they left?
Yeah. I convey my suspicions to the rest of the party.
I would agree. I must question, what is our goal in this building?
curiosity. I'm curious now.
Well, you know what they say about curiosity.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't always be safe. Otherwise, you're living a life that's no fun.
To each his own, then.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to die for curiosity.
I mean, you're assuming we're gonna die. There's no actual proof that we're gonna die. These guys could just be guarding this place. I'm just looking to poke around. I'm not trying to steal nothing or desecrate no holy symbols. I'm just looking.
When we've been moving around, does it seem like the specter's eyes, like they're following us the entire time,
They
right?
are.
Oh, I don't have a lot of stuff that would work to fight specters if we had to.
I'm red boxing hard right now.
I don't know what that means.
When my like roll 20 kind of goes fucky, a little red box will pop up and be like, your connection to the server is not
Oh, okay.
happening. So I'm like lagged out right now.
Okay. Okay, Connie will move forward. She'll sigh, and she'll move forward, and she'll follow Erevan.
I would like to move forward.
I will gladly watch your rear from about here.
There. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, delete the other
So
one
close.
because I can't. Yeah, I can't move that one now all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm just moving. Very like fucking Flynn Rider-esque, just waltzing my way in here.
I have picked my spot, and I think Ezor will stay there unless something interesting or dangerous happens.
Alright, give me one moment here. I gotta cross some things off my paper since I deleted half the bad guys in here because you guys are literally running at half capacity right now.
Sick.
Yeah,
I would have
no.
taken those odds.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have. I guarantee you would not have made it out alive, and then I'd be a bad DM.
Nah.
If you guys were like, if you guys had like somebody that was like a full tank or a full caster healer, I probably would have left them. But right now, you guys are.
You underestimate our power.
So you're
Oh, I
saying
am
character deaths on
definitely-
session 1 is bad?
I'm
I mean,
not
that
built
honestly, I
for
feel
fighting.
like that kind of makes you. If you're not level 1 and first session character death, then yeah, I would feel that you're a bad DM. So I'm trying to fix that before that happens.
Yeah, Connie is not built for a fighter. She's built for like other gameplay, like tinkering and shit.
What do I see ahead?
Hold on.
The irony in that gif
No.
is I think we all know what happened to Anakin after
Yeah, I
saying
know. That was the
statement.
exact point of why I put it there.
I just
You
want
you
to
just
make sure that, like, I am avoiding touching any, like, as I walk through, I'm not touching any of the piles of armor and shit.
What's this thing I'm standing beside right now? Is it just like a busted crate?
Same thing as all the other stuff.
What's inside of it?
Nothing.
Nothing? I'm just gonna grab a small piece of wood and I'm gonna like toss it back to Connie real quick. Not hard, not like fastball, but just like underhand toss. So that she
Connie's
instinctively
gonna
tries to catch it maybe.
catch it, go to catch it immediately.
Alright, so what you see... Oops.
Connie sees that, she's like, fuck, no. Oh, god damn it.
In front of you stands two figures on the kind of like a stage where there's an altar and another brazier in between them.
Sick.
Seeing this, Connie's gonna whisper to Aravan. She's gonna be like, okay, we saw this isn't funny anymore. I don't want to die. Let's bounce.
Ezor, did you move up with the rest of your party?
No, I had taken a safe position to see what's gonna happen.
I'm just gonna like bow and be like, my lord and lady. Does anything happen?
Safety went poorly for Ezor.
So, Ezor, as you're kind of holding up the back of the group, you see that the specters have now moved. They are not attacking, but they are kind of following you.
I think I would back slowly, I guess, possibly into more danger, but towards the group.
Aravan, as you began to speak, hold on, which one is it here? The one on the left regards you and speaks in a raspy voice. Hello. Have you
Wow,
come?
you sound terrible. Do you need water?
Have you come to praise Moradin with us?
Connie's whispering.
Praise be. That's all I say. I just praise be to Morden.
She nods. Please, come forward. Preach your truth of Moradin to the rest of the congregation.
While this is happening, can I make a check to see? I don't know if it's like a religion check, but I just want to know what kind of followers Moradin has. Like, are they generally good? Like, do they make sacrifice, like human sacrifices, etc.?
Yeah, sure. Give me a religion roll.
While she's doing that, I'm just gonna be in Dwarvish. I'm just gonna be like, Morden, man, he's such a great guy. Makes all this cool shit. Kills all these bad folks. Praise be. And I'm just gonna bullshit like that until they stop me. Like,
Yeah, you're bullshitting. Cool. Roll me a shit. Would that be a persuasion or deception?
I mean, it's up to you.
I
call.
mean, are you deceiving them? You being an asshole just to be an asshole, or are you like trying to like kind of get yourselves out of the situation?
Well, kind of. Like, I kind of want to see if they can, like, if they'll like buy my shit. you know.
Okay. I'll do that roll in a second. And Connie, with your 15, it's usually dwarves. Dwarves are the biggest followers of Moradin. There are others, um, blacksmiths of any race or warriors of any race might worship him, but it is mostly dwarves.
So I get
And
the feeling kind of that it's like he's a neutral god.
yes.
Okay.
Let me find these. There it is.
I'm just basically talking up Moradin so hardcore right now.
Connie's gonna. Oh well, you already rolled, but like she'll also like go up forward and like start bowing, and she still looks like a dwarf, with I guess the sigil on her armor or whatever. Kind of going along with Araven's shit because she thinks it's her only chance of survival.
I need you to make a deception check as well.
I mean, wouldn't it, since she's helping me, wouldn't I just have advantage?
I mean,
Unless
not
it's for something else.
well. It'd be because she decided to step in, but it was after they had already, after I would already said I was about to roll for them, and you've
Fair
already
enough.
passed anyways. But I need to see if she passes.
Does she get
Okay, so I
advantage because
roll.
of my roll?
I would say yes because they are kind of focused on your loud mouth at the front.
Yeah.
For the love of God, please be a good.
Come on. Fuck.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
Oh man, the dice do not like you tonight. I'm loving this.
No.
Okay, so the oh, I guess they actually need to do an insight roll against you. Maybe you'll get lucky here. You did not. You did not get lucky.
God.
As the one that seems like to be the leader, looks like she's got little bits of old vestments on, is reaching her hand back to I was about to ask Aravan something and point towards the northeastern corner of the room. They suddenly stop as this little gnome comes up and starts trying to do the same thing Aravan is doing, and they stop.
When they do that, can I react and turn? And I'm going to be like, how dare you desecrate this holy place? Leave this place right now, filthy
Okay.
peasant.
I'll play along and I'll be like, I'm sorry, and I'll start backing away and see how they react, and kind of just like looking around, see how they're reacting to me backing away and apologizing.
I should flog you for your sins.
As you start to back away, the I need another deception roll for that, Aravan.
15. Not hot. 5. Yes.
That one,
Wait. Oh. Okay, never mind. Too late.
you beat the one, but not the other.
Balls. All right, fine. Fuck you guys.
As you are berating Connie, you see that the 4 wraiths from the hallway have now moved up to block the exit. And the wraith, you since you've got its back to it at the moment, you don't see this, but suddenly it perks up and says, "You don't follow Moradin. You don't belong here." And
Well, I
with
tried.
that,
God damn it.
give me one moment. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a dangerous fight.
It was going so well, too.
Oh yeah, man. If you had been
Was
able
it?
to,
I had them eating out of my hand until you walked in.
I fucked up so hard.
Oh man, you should. Oh man. Oh well, shit happens. Let's kill these
Yeah,
guys.
I'm
Yo, they were
like
about to
so
just hand
full
you.
on.
Well, actually, they
Just
wouldn't have let you leave with it, but they were about to show you something really cool, and then, I mean, you guys could have tried to run with it, but yeah.
I mean, I tried. I was gonna run with it. Like,
Everyone, please click your tokens, and then open your character sheets and roll initiative. Wow, that one sucked.
well, it was nice knowing you.
we'll be fine. I mean,
For
at
all
least
of approximately 5 minutes.
I'll be fine.
For
I don't know
real.
about you guys, but I'll make it out of here.
God damn.
So while he's rolling his initiatives, just curious question: this is my first time actually playing 5e as opposed to other editions. When did the decimal places happen in initiatives? That's the
Oh,
strange one.
It's a
that's a
thing for
dex
roll
tie.
20. Basically, how it works is it gives you an extra 0.06 based on your mod, I believe. It basically how it works is I don't even think
So it breaks
it's
ties.
regular. Yeah, that's exactly what it
Nice.
does.
That makes sense.
However, let's say you roll a 16, somebody else rolls a 15. If you guys want to do a combined attack, nobody has done it yet, which is kind of disappointing, but I do allow that. So,
Well, if I hadn't nat one, we could have tried it.
How would a combined attack work?
basically, um, let's say the first person would soak them with water, and then the second person would hit them with lightning. It would do extra damage because now they're wet.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
These
Setting up.
these like
Or,
specters. These are specters, I guess.
yeah, you don't know that.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't know what kind of undead they are, you just know they're undead.
Okay.
But the other way to do a combined attack is also like X-Men, Beast and Wolverine, the fastball special.
Yeah.
Like the
Or
like
Colossus
a
and Wolverine.
barbarian or something grabs the smaller character and hucks them across the fucking room at somebody, and then they can do their attack, and it'll probably add extra damage. It might knock them prone, that kind of thing.
Velocity damage.
Okay. Quick question. As they were moving towards us, were they passing through like the crates and the objects? Like, can they just like are they incorporeal?
I think so. One sec, I gotta read this. Yes. Yes, they do.
Okay. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Okay. Okay.
Are we ready?
No, calm
Yeah.
yourself.
Fuck. God damn it.
Oh my god.
So, as it says, you don't belong here, it then orders the specters. It says, bring them to their knees before Moradin. And they start to move in. Aravan.
Send it.
Alright.
No. No. No.
God fucking damn.
Last one.
And then the last one moves up into the same space you're in. So you don't have a choice on this one. So as the first three take a swing, they each go to, they each seem to like breathe deeply inwards, and it seems that you can almost see the wind rushing past you, but it doesn't seem to hit you. For fuck's sakes.
Haha.
It's your turn.
Sick. Of course it is. Bonus action disengage. Because fuck this. How high up is this?
Disengage only disengages you from one target, doesn't it? Or is it everything?
No, it disengages you from whatever target's in your range.
Okay. Sorry, what was your question?
How high up is this dais or whatever?
Like 4 feet.
Okay, dope. I'm gonna jump up there.
Okay.
I still have my dagger and sword in hand. There's no -3 on that because it's sharpshooter, and it's not an advantage.
Okay, so as you swing your or go to stab with 2 daggers.
I just did 2 dagger attacks because I bonus action disengaged.
Right.
I can't make a third attack with my bonus action unless
That's
I
fair.
have it.
So you go to do a quick stab. The first one. You said there's no -3 on it?
No, because that's my sharpshooter.
Alright. So the first one, you plant it directly into its chest.
Sick.
Damn, that sucks though. Alright, so that is 5, 10, and 8. So it's 18. Minus that amount is... And you withdraw the dagger, and this time you go to stab it up under the chin. And instead you The thing kind of moves its hand and slaps your hand to the side, and you miss.
Dope. That's my turn.
Connie fused.
Okay, so her bonus action is going to use her arcane armor for I think it's called a force field. Hold on. Defensive field. I gain temporary hit points equal to my level in this class. So I'll use that as my bonus.
Okay.
Then I am going to cast Shatter. I'm going to cast it on the cluster of specters between me and Erevan.
Okay.
So I think I have to pick a point, and then like there's a 10-foot radius sphere centered on it, and they have to make a Constitution save.
Alright, so what you're going to do is up in the upper left corner, there is a little paintbrush. If you mouse over that, then another list comes up, and you hit draw shape. Go ahead and draw your rectangle and place it where you like it. Or, sorry, your square. Okay. And what kind of save?
Yeah. Constitution saving throw. All
What's your
failed.
DC? Yeah, I figured.
16.
Okay. Just give me that damage.
Okay. So
That square should probably be bigger.
No, it's only 10 feet.
10-foot diameter, or like radius, is it not?
No, 10-foot cube.
Oh, okay.
It's only circles and spheres that'll do radiuses.
Fair enough. No, I was just curious. I thought it was a sphere. Or, sorry, like a
it
radius.
it is a circle, but I didn't see the option.
Oh, so what you do for that is you hold Alt and draw it.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. How do I get rid of it now?
Oh, jeez. You
go
gotta go back to the pointer and then just highlight everything and then just delete it and then redraw.
Okay.
There we go. But yeah, so it should be 10 feet on all sides from the creature you pick. So really it should be
Okay,
like...
I'm not good at this.
Alright,
hang
hold
on.
on a sec.
Yeah,
Hey.
I'm just gonna delete it.
I think you can make an aura coming from the creature she picks, and you can make it in like a 10-foot radius, and it'll just pop up.
It's
and you'll be
alright,
able to see it.
I got this.
All right.
Also, they get. Does this one push them? No. Okay, never mind.
We're gonna wreck these folks. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I rolled so shit again. 4, 2, 3, so they each take 9 thunder damage.
There we go.
And Connie is going to use her movement, which I think is 25. Wait, how do you guys do diagonal movement?
Diagonal is just one space.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's my turn. Wait, did they look like they took the damage?
Yeah, they do.
Okay,
Wait, what? Sorry, what kind of damage is it? Force?
Thunder.
Thunder? All right, give me.
Thunder.
I think so. Give me 1 sec.
Thunder. Thundercats.
It did not do nearly as much damage as you thought it would do.
Okay.
I'm glad you asked that question.
I am not.
All right, so the next group rushes forward at Connie. And they can't reach her, so they rush again. And completely surround her.
Ugh.
But that's all they can do, because they use their movement and their action to move faster. This one, however, swoops in at, Aravan. This particular creature rushes through him.
Rushes through who?
Rushes through you.
Okay. I can't see shit right now.
Give me 1 sec. What do you mean you can't see shit?
I had to exit out of my stuff.
Oh. So I don't know why, but ignore what this thing says. It's supposed to be an attack, and for some reason it melded with another action. So he rushes through you, and as he swoops around to the other side of you, he goes to take a swing, and you expertly bat it away with your dagger, trying to keep both of these different type of wraiths at bay.
Sick.
Hope you got some armor, buddy. Ezor,
Me too.
as you see the race that were in front of you, between you and Connie, rush into the room out of your sight. The other ones come flying up and quickly surround you. Help if I open the right fucking thing. So that is the first 3 attacks.
Is it the first number or the second number that I need to pay
It
attention
is
to?
the first one, which means
One
that
hit,
first
okay.
attack is only 10, not plus the 11.
Oh, so 10, 10, and 11?
It is 10, 8, and 13. Or sorry, the first attack is 10. Guessing you have more than 10 AC.
Yeah, I'm sitting at a 17.
Okay, so you just hit the only one of those attacks hit you. So as they all surround Ezor, 3 of them immediately start to try to breathe in as if they're trying to suck the life out of him. One hits, and some of his skin kind of wrinkles a little bit, loses some of its color, as you can feel the life drawn from you. The other 2 somehow manage to completely miss. The other 3, however...
So just to make sure I get the damage then from that one that hit was 10 plus up to 21?
No, just 10.
Oh, just 10.
The
Okay.
reason it says plus 11 is because they all roll with advantage. So if they had advantage, he had a nat 20, which means it doubles the
I see.
dice. So, but he didn't have advantage, so it's only the 10. The other 3
Okay.
also all breathe in and completely whiff their attacks too. Can I just roll something higher than a fucking 10? I mean, not that I want
No, that's good.
not that I want to kill you guys, but I mean, got to make this dangerous for Christ's sake. It is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. So with my action, I'm going to cast Shadow of Moil on myself.
Okay.
So I'll be heavily obscured to others, which means disadvantage to attacking me. I'm kind of assuming they can see the dark at this point, so the darkness doesn't matter. But if anybody actually succeeds in hitting me, they'll take 2d8 necrotic damage if they take necrotic damage.
Okay.
And I'm assuming attacking and spells are both actions, and I cannot do both in a turn, right?
No.
Okay, then
Yeah, so
I will
when
stand there and
you can
wait for
either
the sweet release of death.
unless you have a bonus action.
Not one that's useful at the moment, no.
Yeah, so you can either attack or do a spell.
Okay, makes sense. Then yep, that's it for me.
All right. After the last wraith attacked you, Aravan, you batted away his hand, and the first one you attacked now raises a spectral hand towards you.
Send it. Fucking send it. Send it. No. Not even close.
Jesus Christ. What is your fucking AC?
17, motherfucker.
God damn.
I'm just gonna like sidestep him. Be like, hey, what's up?
I mean, I'm gonna start rolling my fucking real dice. Fucking horse shit.
Don't touch me there.
So he goes to like almost like finger slam your eyeballs, and after dodging the last one's attack, you're able to quickly dodge this one, and then he comes across again with a downward slash towards your face, and you raise your other dagger and kind of parry his spectral skeletal hand.
That would be my short sword.
The spectral undead close in on you, putting you in a circle. As their wails pierce your ears, they suddenly go quiet, and you can hear them start to breathe in again.
Send it. The 21 hit.
I need you to make a DC 10 con save. Oh, sorry, Ezor. One of them hit you. I also need you to make a con save, please. DC 10.
11.
So Aravan, you passed. Your hit point maximum is not reduced. Ezor, yours is by the damage you took, I believe. Yes.
Okay.
Aravan.
So how do you get it to only roll 1 like that?
At the top of your sheet, you should see something that says, there's like buttons. One will say advantage, disadvantage, or normal. Do you see that?
No, but I'll look.
Okay, then it's probably set to always roll advantage. Hold on a sec.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Roll queries is set to always roll advantage. Looks like I can actually change it.
Gold.
Yep, got it. Thanks.
Aravan,
Sick.
you are now surrounded.
Yeah, I am. But not for long. No -3. God damn it.
Why don't you take the -3 off?
I did.
Oh.
No +2, because that's for archery. There. Okay, so yeah. Those are my 2 attacks against the wraith in
Oh my
front of
god,
me.
these rolls. I'm so jealous.
God damn.
That dude.
God fucking damn. Sorry, which one?
The bony motherfucker in front of me.
Okay. So,
Through him. And then bonus action disengage.
so after, you dodge and parry his attacks, you counterattack, and you slam both of your daggers simultaneously, one into the ribs and one into the eye socket. And you do let's see, that's 9 and 9 is 18. And 12 and 18, so 36. He kind of reels in pain. But again, these attacks still mostly don't seem to be doing as much as you thought they should.
And then I'm going to jump off the dais and I'm going to fucking bolt my ass away.
Alright.
Full movement.
Connie fused.
Connie's gonna cast Thunder Wave to see if she can push them off her. This is a con saving throw for all of them.
Okay.
DC 16.
Two of them pass.
Okay, so the ones that failed, they get pushed 10 feet away from me. Oh my god. Okay, and they take...
Wow.
How is that possible? Wait. No, that's not right. Yes, it is. I rolled a 2 and a 1. Oh my
Yep.
god.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. The ones that, yeah, the other ones don't get pushed. The ones that save don't get pushed, and they take half damage.
Okay.
Wow, this is no chill. Okay. These girls suck. She's gonna try to run away. She knows she's gonna take opportunity attack.
Okay.
So she's gonna run towards the exit at full speed.
Oh. So, I'm guessing a 14 doesn't hit, right?
14 doesn't hit, no. Yes, it does, actually.
Ouch. So,
Okay, so what's the total?
I also need 2 DC 10 con saves. You passed them both,
Oh, yeah, now the rolls are good.
but you still take the damage. Your hit points don't drop. So you take
Wait, sorry, could you repeat that?
you still take all of the damage, but you don't lose
Yeah.
your hit point maximum.
Okay.
So you can still heal back up to full health.
Okay, so that's 40 damage, right?
Yep.
Okay. I have a few temporary hit points. So that is still 33 damage. Okay. I still have my bonus action, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so I will cast my what is it called? My armor defense field again to gain another set of temporary hit points.
Okay. So, Connie drops to her knee and kind of slams the ground, and this loud crack of thunder um, and lightning kind of leaps out from her. 2 of these things go flying away from her. The other 2 stay where they are, and then she goes to run. And as she does so, 2 of the spectral undead start to do their breathing in, and as they do, one misses, but the other one, you can see life force drain from Connie and her face wither quite a bit. Oh no, sorry, they both hit, my bad. And her face kind of withers, becomes dark and leathery, eyes kind of sunk in a little bit as her life force is drained. And then she, with a snap of her finger, she reinvigorates herself slightly. So it is now the Spectre's turns. 2 that are closest go for Connie. While the upper one goes for Aravan. Aravan, first one's at you.
Yeah.
DC 10 con save, please. It gets very close and breathes in, and you lose some of your life force to it as you wither a little bit. And then um, your hit point maximum is reduced by 10.
Okay. Sick.
First 2 hit. Connie.
Yeah, I have to do a con save, right?
2.
2 con saves? Okay. Okay, before you tell me if I pass or fail, so I have the lucky feat. So it says that I can roll first and then decide.
Yep.
And I can still decide whether I can use my luck point. So yeah, like don't let me know.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
you know what you need to roll anyways. It's a 10.
Oh, okay.
So you gotta roll one more.
Oh wait, that wasn't even a saving throw. Yeah, they would have been higher. Even higher.
Either
Yeah,
way.
they would have been 20 and 26.
There you go. However, you do still take the damage, which is 21 necrotic.
Okay.
So, two of these beings draw her life force in again. The third one is kind of fighting for a spot close enough and managed to miss.
Yeah, Connie's gonna drop.
You're unconscious?
No, not yet. She's just squishy. Probably one more round and I'm down.
Alright. The Wraith makes a move for Aravan. Tries to head him off.
Nope.
He goes to take a slash at Aravan, and Aravan expertly dodges.
Oh yeah, sidestep.
Ezor, this is at you.
So keep in mind all of these are rolling at disadvantage.
Okay. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Then none of them hit. They manage to just kind of like try to inhale, and the ability just kind of like swirls all around you. You can feel it, like how close it is to you, but none of them actually connect.
Excellent.
Ezor.
So I am going to swing towards the one behind me, or I guess up towards the rest of the group. Attack twice, and I roll at advantage due to this being heavily obscured.
This one here.
No, the one in between me and the rest,
Okay.
the rest
Yep.
of the group.
So you
And
take.
I get 2 attacks due to one of the things.
Yep.
Thirsting Blade, there it is.
So you take your first swing with this great sword, and it cleaves it. It comes back together, but it looks weaker. Second cleave cuts it in two.
Excellent. That triggers my something. Great Weapons Master, I believe? Yeah. If I reduce a creature to 0, I can make 1 more melee attack as a bonus action.
Sure.
So then we'll do the other one in between me and them as well.
Okay. So you take after watching this one cut into 2 pieces, kind of wail and poof away in a mist of smoke. The second one, you go like a underhanded backswing and slash at it, and it cuts pretty deep into it. You don't see any blood or anything, but the mist where it was kind of falls back into proper form.
So if I'm looking correctly, that 26, it looks like I rolled a 19, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to find the ability, but I crit on a 19 with my weapons.
Okay, in that case, roll me another 2d6 for your first attack. That second one might go towards something else then. See what you get for 2d6. Yeah, your first attack killed the first one. And then your second attack would be against the one you were just attacking, so it hits, it did the damage, and then your third attack, you go to do the second attack on it, and as you go for the neck, roll me another 2d6. And as you slash at this one at the neck, where it looks like its neck is, um, the mist just burns away into a fiery wisp of smoke.
Then we keep it rolling. So let's go try to clear the exit here. One to
Do
my
you
left.
Great Weapon Master gives you another attack as a bonus action?
You are correct, and you only have one of those per
Yep.
turn. Yep. Nope, I missed Great Cleave. Go ahead.
What do you mean, Great Cleave?
In 3.5, I think it was. Greater Cleave.
Okay.
You keep swinging until you run out of targets.
Gotcha. The Bone Shard Wraith also charges at Erevan. Coming up behind him.
Yeah, I think after the session, if Connie's still alive, I need to recheck my character sheet because it doesn't make sense that I have an AC of 13.
Well, it depends. Like, what kind of like wizards don't wear armor, right? So it's just like
Yeah, but she has arcane armor on, and I have an AC of 13 with a con of 3.
Alright, hold on a
Damn.
sec. Oh, okay. So you unchecked all of the boxes in your equipment. So that means... Yeah, so whatever armor you did have on, your studded leather armor, it was unchecked.
Oh, okay, I have 15. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't think it changes much because I don't think. Yeah, okay.
Are you not using a shield or anything either?
No, she doesn't have a shield.
Okay. Erevan, this is at you.
send it. They both hit.
So you don't lose your maximum, but you take the damage. 41 slashing.
Right.
I think I might have made this one still a little overpowered. Even, I should have taken way more. But we'll see how it plays out.
I'm clearing the exit for you if you can make it back here.
I'll try.
If I die here, don't pull any punches. Okay.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you're gonna. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I am. I'm sitting on like 3 HP right now. I know I'm dead. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
that dude really took like my whole health point pool right there with that attack.
Yeah, see, like, when I made this, like, I even took away more than half of the Spectres. Like, you guys were
It's
supposed to
whatever.
have 6
Like-
people. One of them was a paladin. One of them was a fucking ranged, another ranged crossbowman. And then the character that, I'll mention to the group after what happened, why she left. But she was a heavy spellcasting damager and healer. Like a really good healing and damager. That's what her subclass is made for. So I've kind of, yeah. I thought maybe taking away half the specters would be okay. Apparently that was not quite enough.
It happens.
Yeah.
Send your fucking attacks. I want to see what you do.
All right.
Send it. Monster psychology, man. Wreck my shit. I mean, after the first one, I go down, and all those, the rest of it just eats me alive.
Aravan is dead.
Oh, yeah, I'm toast.
Oh, fuck.
Nah, it's cool. I got a backup character already pretty much made.
Yeah, actually,
Always prepared.
yeah, you do have one ready, don't you?
He's not quite ready. Apparently, I think I got stuck on the spells page because there's so many spells, and it didn't load in, and I didn't get a chance to level him up. So I'm in the process of doing that right now.
Yeah. You hear Aravan from the back yell loudly, "Come and get it!" And then all of a sudden you hear the specters breathing in, and as something hits the ground.
Yeah.
Connie, you're up.
Okay. Connie's gonna attempt to do Thunder Wave one more time and get them away from her. So it is a con saving throw, and if they do succeed, she's gonna use her luck to try and replace their roll.
Oh, that's right. You can do that, can't you?
Yeah. That one failed.
I think they all failed, didn't they?
Wait, yeah, they all failed. Okay, so they all get pushed back 10 feet, and I'll roll their damage. Hold on.
Actually, yo, I'm gonna rebuild this guy because, given our current group makeup, another caster's probably not a great idea.
Well, I don't think Caitlin's coming back.
Yeah, but I mean, we got like a few of them.
Well, right
Yeah.
now you have a paladin who's a melee, and then Ezor is a melee character.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a caster technically,
Yeah,
but
you're a half.
it's yeah, I mean, it's a hexblade, so I mean, he's like
Yeah.
90% melee with some damage utility type stuff.
And then you've got Connie, who is a little bit utility. She doesn't have a lot of damage, as far as I know. It's mostly utility shit.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I'm still gonna have to remake him because he's. I'll make a damage caster. Anyways, continue.
All
Okay,
right.
so I casted this at second level, but I just realized that even when I put, like, it asks me what level to cast it, it doesn't give. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, okay, so 7 plus 10. So
Yep.
they each take 17 damage. Sorry. And since they have moved away from me, I'm going to continue gunning it towards the exit.
So once again, Connie slams the ground with her fist, and lightning and thunder go shooting out from her. And this time, you see all three of the things surround her fly backwards, and as they're being sent backwards, they all both poof into mist.
Give me a second because I just like fucked up my browser. Yeah, give me 1 second. I need to reload roll 20.
No worries. While you reload, I'm gonna grab a drink out of my fridge. It's 20 feet away.
Okay. She's also going to use her bonus action to cast that defensive field for one last time.
I think he went to get a drink, so I don't know if he can hear you.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to use my last defensive field to bump up my temporary hit points again, and I moved as far as I could.
Okay. The Wraith turns around after watching Erevan fall, to regard the rest of the group, and notices that the room is pretty much empty. You guys are running. No one said you can leave. And he goes to chase.
It's rough.
Alright, so let me see. Ezor.
Since these, just a quick question. Since these creatures are incorporeal, can we literally just run through them?
Yes.
Okay. But I guess they have an opportunity attack.
Yeah. You're probably going to want to try to rush past them.
Okay. So how does the rush mechanic work?
Basically, you use your action to double your movement speed. So instead of being able to attack or cast a spell, you do your movement, and then you get to do your movement again.
If you rush them, do you still provoke opportunity attacks?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna use up all my luck points.
Yeah, you might have to. Ezor, these are at you. Do you still have that stuff up, by the way?
Yep, it's concentration lasts a hot minute. I gotta look. Possibly a minute. 10 minutes. Yep. Nope, wrong
shit.
spot.
Yeah, you're
Lies.
good.
No, 1 minute, but still.
Did you take any damage after you have used that?
Not since nope. They've attacked me once and they all missed that round.
Alright, good. Thank God. I was hoping that's what you were gonna say. Alright, so 19 hits. So
Yep.
you take 9 damage, and I need you to make a DC 10 con save. So you lose 9.
Wait, I'm gonna give him Flash of Genius, so he gets advantage on that roll. I think. Let me just double check.
I think he adds a D4 to it.
Oh wait, he might add my intelligence modifier.
Oh.
Which is 5.
So you pass. You do not lose the 9 from your maximum hit points.
Excellent.
Just take the damage, and then I need another con save of 10 because you need to hold concentrate. I'm guessing that thing you're using is concentration spell, correct?
Yes, and I have a feat that does something, but I forget. I have advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Yep.
To do this. I forgot to turn on advantage, but they were both terrible.
Yeah.
I can still add Flash of Genius to that if that makes a difference.
I believe you use a reaction to do that, right?
Either way, I was probably going to switch spells this turn, so losing it's not the worst thing.
Okay.
Well, it's there's still one more attack to come, so I mean, if definitely check your Flash of Genius. I think it uses a reaction, in which case you already used it. But if it doesn't, then
So Flash of Genius says any roll that's an ability check or a saving throw, I can. Oh, okay. I use my reaction. Yeah. Okay. So I already used it. Okay.
So yeah, the spell is gone.
Okay.
And then doesn't matter because he whiffs it anyways.
Nice.
So one of them gets a hit on you, and he this one just starts to suck the life out of you, and unfortunately you lose concentration on the spell. The mist or shadowy or whatever it was that was surrounding you dissipates, and then somehow the next guy completely whiffs his attack again. It is, however, now your turn.
So how high are the ceilings in I guess the hallway we're in?
About 20 feet.
Okay. So how does ready actions work in 5e?
So you would say you would have to. The only thing you can hold is an action. You can't hold a bonus action. Can't hold your movement. But what you do is you say, "I'm going to wait for this to happen, and this is what's going to happen. When whatever happens happens. You know, if
Okay.
that makes any
Yep.
sense."
I think it does, so I'll tell you what I want to do and let me know if that works. So I would like to ready my action for Connie to come within touch range, and then I would like to cast Fly on both of us so that we can just zoomy out of here. Obviously, I won't be able to move as part of that ready, but I think I could cast it as part of that ready action.
As long as it takes an action, then yes, you can.
Yep, casting time is one action, and if I cast it at the 4th level, I can affect an additional target beyond myself.
Okay.
So yep, I will ready my action and reach out my hand with a "come with me."
Yeah, sure.
So if we do like get up and fly, I would still be getting 2 opportunity attacks. So I just have to survive those, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me take one look at something though, real quick. Okay, so, um, when she comes close to you, you want to cast Fly, correct?
Yep, on myself and on her.
Right. So you have 4th level spell slots.
Yep, I have exactly one left.
Okay.
Warlocks are weird. You don't have spell slots. You have just number of spells you can cast, which is 2. So I can just basically cast everything at a higher level. It seems like, but I'm extremely limited on how many spells I can actually cast.
Yeah, that's fair. I actually, for some reason, even though we've mentioned it 10 times, I forgot you were a warlock.
It threw me for a loop when I was trying to learn how spellcasting works, because then it turned out that warlocks are totally different. Which
Oh
is
yeah,
why I
like
didn't
warlocks
get it.
warlocks are much different. Like one of my favorite classes I play is Sorlock. I've got like 3 different types of Sorlock I play. So
Nice.
yeah, all right. So you can cast the Fly, but the problem is that you won't even be able to move.
Right. I'm betting that I can survive a round, hopefully, and then we can both fly out of here.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can hold your action.
Quick question. If we're both leaving at the same time, the 4 opportunity attacks would be spread between the 2 of us, right? Like they can't make 8 opportunity attacks because that's their
Correct, because it
reaction,
takes a
right?
reaction and they only have 1 per round.
Okay. So I think yeah, I could get max 2 from where I'm at, but you risk getting all 4 if they just decide to just
Now, how this spell is
like
also
gang
going
up
to
on you.
work is that um, if you're going to when he casts it on you, if you still have movement left, however much movement you've used will come off of your fly ability. But because it'll be your turn when he casts this, you can still use the rest of your movement.
That's why I'd asked about the height. I'm hoping since you can do it from over here, I have the wrong thing selected. Hold on. From here, you can fly up and over and avoid the two in front of me, making it hopefully split
okay.
between us.
Okay, like I can use like a dash action and have like a
Yes.
total of 50 feet. Okay.
So let's see, 5, 10, 15. So you would get 20 feet in front of him. He would cast it. You would have another 40 feet added to your movement. Right? And then on top of that,
Okay.
you could use your dash, which would give you, I believe the spell gives you a flight speed of 60. So you'd still be able to move another, after you get fly, you would be able to go up to the ceiling, 20 feet. You'd still have another 20 feet of movement left, and then your dash, which gives you another 60 feet. Because you got the fly speed.
Okay.
So you're going to
okay.
be the fuck out of here,
cool.
probably.
Okay.
If you
Yeah,
survive.
all we have to do is like survive that round. Okay. Sounds good.
As it rushes after you, you hear from behind you, "Don't rush away! Morden would love to have your soul." And I know Mike's gonna give me shit because that's not how Morden followers act, but there's a reason behind it, Mike, I promise.
No, I figured they're like, this place has been corrupted or some shit. So it's, you know.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, so Connie's gonna do exactly what we planned. And if I do have attacks against me, I will use my luck to see if I can get out of it.
How many
If I
more of
do
those
get
you got left? One or
opportunity
two?
attacks. I didn't end up using any of them, so I have 3.
Fair. Alright. So, go ahead, make your movement.
Up until him, I guess.
Yep.
And then we get here and then we take opportunity attacks.
And then as you get to him, he reaches out, puts a hand on the top of your head since your shoulder is so fucking low to the ground. And suddenly you feel yourself being able to float. And as you escape towards the roof, you take... Dun 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 dun. You take that much damage.
Is it the 2 last ones, right? So the 7 fails, the 19. I'll re-roll the 19 just for the hell of it.
Okay. So whatever you roll, they get a +4 to it.
Okay. Hold on, I can't remember. What do I tend to roll again?
/R space D20.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take that roll.
As both of these creatures go to swipe at you as you shoot up towards the ceiling, they miss. You are now at the ceiling. You still have another 67, 80 feet.
Is is it the 2 of us or is it just me that moves?
Just
80
you.
feet
He
now?
can't move till his turn.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's going to put you outside of the room.
Yeah, that does put me outside. Oh, I feel bad leaving completely. Yeah, Connie's gonna have to. Yeah, she's gonna have to get out. She can't heal him or anything, anyways. Yeah, choose out.
Spectre moves up and then rushes in, but doesn't get an attack this turn. Mike, whatever you're doing for your character, he's probably going to show up in Baroth to Krat. So make up a reason for being there, I guess. Yeah, it's an orc city. Orc town? City? Let's call it city.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's city.
We're not getting to that this session, right? Or will we?
Oh yeah, we will.
We will be?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk about it a little bit more. I'll just be elusive because I have an idea for why he'd be there, but I want to clear it with you first.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I already passed my turn, right? I can't.
They haven't done anything yet. Why, do you got a bonus action?
I was thinking about, so I was thinking about leaving my rat with him because I can cast spells through my homunculus. So I'm gonna just leave it, have it on his shoulder.
Do you have to be able to see it?
That is a great question. Let me see. It just says that it has to be within 120 feet of me.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you'd be allowed to do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'll leave my homunculus with him.
Izor, how you doing on health, buddy?
39. So I got maybe 50-50 here.
What's your AC? 16?
17.
Only one attack hits.
Nice.
So as they go to as they go to breathe in, they kind of get in each other's way. Only one of them managed to hit you. I need two DC hold on a sec. I need one DC 10 con save and actually yeah, they both need to be DC 10.
Yep, well that first 9 was for the HP, which I remembered and failed. The second will be, I'm assuming, the concentration spell, right?
Yep.
Which I will roll at advantage.
You kept your concentration.
Oh, thank God.
Alright. What do you got, Izor?
Then I am hoping to use the disengage to just full speed zoomies out of there.
So, for characters that are not rogues, the disengage takes your action.
Yep, I'm doing nothing other than just flying away.
Okay. And as
Possibly high-fiving Connie on the way out.
I mean, in that case, they do not get opportunity attacks.
Correct.
So, in that case, you can fly straight through them. So, 60 feet. Which I'm pretty sure sends you outside. Close enough to it. I don't think anybody's going to be able to attack you. Yeah, I would say you guys escaped. The closest they can get is close to you. They can't actually get within range, make a swing, or get an opportunity attack.
Whew.
So congratulations,
Okay,
you two
so
survived.
So I guess we close the door behind us once we get out.
Okay.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Yeah, we're both fucking sweating and panicked. And the first thing I say is fucking cocky motherfucker. And like a tear drops down my face for this person that I've only known for like 2 days.
Oh, that's fair.
Not to be the hard ass, but I think we warned him.
We did. We were lucky. We got there by the skin of our teeth.
Man, IRL, like, Matt needs a smoke.
Actually, I'm running low on smokes. I got more in the car that I forgot to bring in, so we can actually take our 10-minute break now if you guys would like to.
I would love to take
Yeah,
a step outside and
sounds
take a
good.
smoke.
All right. In that case, we will be right back in 10 minutes. Try to be back by 10:26.
Sounds good.
Okay, perfect.
Is anybody still here?
everybody back?
I'm here. I think everybody else is still doing their break.
So, do you want to know what was in that room they were about to show you?
Sure. I mean, I'm dead, so it doesn't matter.
It's going to be a +1 Warhammer. Gives expertise in blacksmithing, +1 strength, and bonus action to turn it into a smithing hammer.
Nope.
There was, if you guys did some investigating in the room, you also would have found gems worth 50 gold each. Also on the mannequin that had the Warhammer, there was also a helmet of Dwarven Vision, gives +1 AC and Dark Vision. There's a Mithril Chain shirt, +1. Actually, what that was going to be was whoever actually happened to touch it, it would conform to a +1 of the armor type of their choosing, basically.
Yeah.
There was also a +1 shield, 2 spell scrolls, and if the person equipped the helm, the armor, and the Warhammer, they would also gain proficiency in history, advantage on smith checks, and the ability to cast Identify at will.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, that was kind of that was that armor I was asking you about. Like, what would like some Moradin shit be?
Yeah. I'm not probably going to be able to roll anything if you need me to, because I'm like stuck on the spells page right now.
What level you got him up to?
Well, I'm trying to level them up to 8, but like fucking with the amount of spells in the spells list, it fucking lags me out hard trying to load them.
Oh, Sony's not in Roll20 or the fucking game anymore. That's worrisome. Man, I'm sorry though. I thought I had fucking dummied it down, but I didn't take into
Nah, it's cool.
account that the healer and heavy spell damager was gone too.
Yeah. Shit happens. I'm not overly worried about it. I'm basically
I figured you'd be the one that would be the least sore about it, because I know you already got a backup character you were interested in.
Well, I'm changing him up because we need a damaging type, and he's not a damager. You know, I went enchantment with him. He's more of a control. You know, so I switched it up, and I'm trying to go evocation right now. But like I said, the spells list is just bugged out.
And
I'm back.
alrighty. I think I need to find a replacement for Caitlin as well. I don't think she's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, so like I was just thinking about this during the break. Like technically, we have 2 people that were not initially with the rest of the party. Like, what motivation do we have to keep completing? I guess.
Well, they told you about the job, and they told you that they were going to meet you in Baroftkra. Or Baroftkra.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay.
All right.
Do we have a map?
You guys don't? Pretty sure Bishop does.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
My
So I'm
ghost
wondering.
called you from beyond the grave.
You what? Sorry.
Nothing else, just being a smartass. Don't worry.
You do know it's a straight shot south, though.
Okay, so we do know where that is. Okay. Yeah, that was my next question.
It's like south by south by southwest. Like, it's almost a straight shot south.
Okay. Okay. Party of 2.
So, Um, I really hope you got better charisma rolls coming up, because as you guys leave, wounded and feeling very, very weak, the, and as you guys leave the door, running out, it slams shut behind you, and the runes that were there before that disappeared reappear, and you hear a click as it seals shut.
Good riddance.
Connie's just gonna basically say, why do they even bother locking this place?
So you probably would have had some um, some interaction at some point with somebody of a dwarven nature. Go ahead and give me a history roll, please, Connie.
Okay.
Alright, so
25.
you know that whatever happened down there in that temple, it was not. Something got in and corrupted things. It's not the way it should have been. Morden doesn't trap his followers in a temple to die. You remember
Okay.
that you remember you didn't see any bodies. All you saw was these spirits and the leader of the congregation, because it kept calling him the congregation and wanting to praise Morden, even though it didn't act like a follower of Moradin, as it tried to kill you simply because you did not follow him. This is not normal. Something was wrong.
Okay. Does it seem like this is the only building that is, I guess, like, does the fact that the rest of the town is abandoned seem to be linked to the fact that this temple is corrupted?
No. As you look around the town, you can definitely see that, although it has been a very long time, it looks like, although there's trees all over the town, um, just kind of outside the town, there's completely flat land with no trees on it, but there's rocks everywhere. You kind of get the sense that this was meant to be a farming town from Uthadurn. Basically, Uthadurn had tried expanding past the mountains, and they had built homes, and then when it was time to plant seed, they tried turning the earth, and unfortunately, it was all rocks. That's why it was abandoned. But there was already a Temple of Moradin there, so that might have something to do with why at least some of those people didn't want to leave.
Okay, so does it seem like, do I get the vibe that the wraiths or specters or whatever was attacking us under there, that those used to be part of the inhabitants of this town?
They definitely spoke in a dwarvish accent. That's something you could tell.
Okay, so I convey this information to Ezor.
So these seem to be possibly part of their congregation in life and was trapped here in some way or another.
Yes, essentially, that's what I'm thinking.
You do remember Erevan looking through crates, and on the side of the crates was stamped um, different things with the Uthadurn stamp, but a lot of them it was supposed to be like food and drink, and they were all empty. And the door was sealed.
Oh shit! They were trapped
Yeah.
in here and they died. Okay, but less surprised, like in a less surprised voice, because I came up with it myself.
So I must say, unless you had any particular reason, curiosity was the only reason I went down there. I'm fine with cutting our losses and leaving if you are.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, let's bounce. And continue making our way to the town whose name I will never remember.
Yeah, that orc place that you said.
Boroft to fuck. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're gonna have to definitely put that in text if you want me to take a shot at pronouncing that.
Boroft Kra. That's it.
Yeah, we'll go to Borrowed Crow.
Excellent.
Alright, so,
So as we're going out, can we like take a look at some of the tracks of the woman that we saw fleeing earlier? Because yeah, in case, yeah, if we could get anything out of that.
So, you guys follow the tracks for a little ways. You follow them for about a mile.
Are they in the same direction that we will be going? That we should be going?
Roughly.
Okay.
Actually, you guys follow the tracks for about a day, and then it starts to snow. And then you get to a river. It's frozen over. You can no longer see where the tracks go.
Okay. So we probably need, if we've been traveling for like a day, we probably need a rest because I'm pretty low on HP and
Yeah, I'd
spell
say so.
sloth.
With her track seemingly gone and my legs not far behind, I think it is time we take a rest.
Sorry, I'd assumed you guys would have taken a rest, like, set out, taken a rest, and then continued. Like, I guess it'd probably take you a couple days from the time you
Okay.
left Uraliss to get to the frozen river.
Do we heal? Out of the long rest brings us back to full health, but the max HP damage we take, do we heal that with the long rest as
Yes,
well?
you do get that
Oh, good.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, it
So
only
back
lasts
full
until
HP.
until a long rest.
Okay. Yeah, I've updated everything.
So kind of while we're walking, I think I would ask, obviously I did meet all four of your friends. One is passed. What of the other two?
Like, where did they go, or
Yeah, what's
what?
their story? Like, who are they? And I guess also, where did they go, if you know?
Oh, I like met them about a day or two ago.
Well, that is slightly awkward.
Yeah, I'm kind of just going with the flow at this point. Hopefully, the flow doesn't end up with me dead.
That would be the plan.
But so far, the plan is to meet the other two in Breftcroft?
Boroft Kra.
Boroftcroft. And we'll take it from there.
Well, I would assume that Izor would have some reason to go there, so sticking with at least one friend sounds like a choice to be made.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, we'll start making our way there, and since the tracks disappear. How many days? You said it was DM, you said it was 1 day's travel.
It's 2 days. It took you guys 2 days from the time you actually left Uraliss, and then you got a long rest, and then it took you another 24 hours. So you would have had a long rest, woke up, and found the tracks had died at the river.
Okay. So I guess we continue traveling. I guess during this trip we're probably chatting a bit and telling each other about our kind of backstories, I guess.
Sure. By all means.
Yeah. So I tell Izor that the party found me in the lair of a vampire.
That must have been
And
mighty
that,
unpleasant.
oh, absolutely. I'm not even from around these parts. I'm actually from Waterdeep, which is a heck of a long way away, and I'm not even sure how to get back there right now. So I figured until I figure that out, I'll just hang around with these guys.
Real quick, DM. So I had come up, kind of just pre-generated a name for the person that I work for in that organization. Are you cool with them just existing, or do you want to come up with something else?
No, that's fine. I think I read your backstory. I can't quite remember. I've read so many backstories in the last week with all the new players and shit I've had to go through. So I don't really remember yours off by heart. But
No worries.
yeah, no. If I actually prefer players to name some people in their backstory, so that's aces. I'll get a chance to tie them in eventually.
Okay. So then I'll say that I was, say, returning from a job. I work for a man, most called Bruto, doing some, with very obvious shifty eyes, some work for him. With that work finished, I am then returning to go inform him of the success. Um, as always, traveling with companions is, and kind of a glance back to where we came from, partially safer than traveling alone.
Okay, sounds good. Also, I just want to state, when Connie said she was found in a vampire lair, she used like finger quotations when she said vampire.
Oh, please elaborate on that.
So she pulled out a stack of papers that she's been working on, and they look like drafting papers, like she was trying to recreate some type of device. And you see like a sketch of like a humanoid with like these, how do I explain this? Like these removable dentures that kind of link up and somehow she's trying to design something that can look similar to what a vampire can do. So she said, so she tells you, you see, I was taken into this lair and I saw a bunch of these humans that they're using some type of weird blood extraction device that they put into their mouth and then suck the blood out of our necks. So I'm trying to recreate this device and try and see if I can understand how they did it. So you get the vibe that like she thinks that these creatures were not actually real vampires.
Right. Upon the mention of trying to possibly recreate these devices, Izor, sorry, would give a bit of a shudder and say, "Oh, but simply why? For what would you need to have these devices?"
They seem to be strong and they seem to be pulling some type of energy and magic. If I can tap into this extraction method and somehow use it and power up some type of armor or spells, I mean, that's how they have to be doing it, right? There's no other way. It would just create a crazy weapon.
Well, drawing upon the blood of others is, Izor gives a bit of a shudder. Not my preferred method.
Well, in the name of science, right?
So might be my mantra here, but to each their own.
And she kind of grabs the papers that she was showing you, and she kind of stashes them back into her pocket.
Speaking of which, I would say over the last couple days, you probably got about 4 hours worth of time to work on that. So if you want to give me your intelligence rolls.
Yeah. So 4 times?
Yep.
Okay.
Not 20 is 2 successes. And I believe I said that 15 was the threshold for success, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
So you got 25, which is 2, and 16, which is 1.
Okay, perfect. So 3, adding 3 more.
Don't mind that, misclick. I was trying to read it.
So, this blizzard that has already been there for like a day, it's getting worse. As you guys are trying to trudge through the snow, you guys can barely see. Not because it's dark, but because you can't see more than 15 feet in front of your face. So, one sec. I accidentally deleted the wrong character. Ezor, can you pull your character out there, please, next to Connie? As you guys get near this edge, you guys can't. You guys know that there's an edge there. You don't know how far down it is, but you can see a glowing light in the through the snow, but barely.
Would it be like that of a fire or something
Yes.
else?
Fire.
Wait, is this at the bottom of this pit?
You don't know how deep it is because you're not close enough, but it looks like there's some sort of flames ahead of you somewhere. You just can't see it because right now I've only uncovered about as much as you can see.
Okay.
Well, given the intense cold around us, I think it would behoove us to at least make an attempt towards the fire, and hopefully those that set it are at least partially friendly.
Sounds good, but just for my own curiosity, I recently got robbed. So, do you have stuff like a tinderbox, just in case we need to start our own fire?
Probably. I do. Yep, I do have a tinderbox. Look at that.
So maybe we're better off starting our own fire if we're to rest here instead of intruding on someone else's.
While I do have the tinderbox, I would not consider wilderness survival to be one of my strongest skills. If you can start
Yeah,
a fire in a blizzard, maybe so, but I doubt that I would succeed.
Yeah, I'm a city girl, so I guess down we go.
With a slight flair of the dramatic, and I have more confidence in my ability to befriend those around me than start a fire myself.
Okay. I'm worried what we're gonna find down there, and we can't see far enough ahead. Okay, I'm gonna send Gus towards the fire, and then he has instructions to basically come back if it's all good.
How heavy is Gus?
Oh, I'll tell you right now.
By the way, the snow at this point is it's about 2 feet deep. It's like up to your chest, damn near.
Okay. I don't see a weight anywhere for Gus.
He's a mouse made of metal, correct?
Yeah.
So I would say he would probably have to like tunnel through the snow. He's not gonna be able to sit on top of it.
So he can fly, but there might be too much wind.
Yeah, like the snow is kind of going sideways.
Okay. Yeah, I think he can tunnel. That way he'll also be stealthier that way. They won't be able to see him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with him tunneling through.
Alright, place him where he is then. Where you want him to go.
How do I place his token?
You just drag him out onto the field. So that is about a 15-foot drop.
I'm almost
Okay.
done picking the spells. It's so laggy.
It's too bad Caitlin couldn't stay. Her druid
Yeah.
was fucking baller. Like the wildfire druids, holy shit.
Yeah.
I've never been one to want to play a druid. I think I want to play a druid now.
Okay. He's not gonna get closer than that.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I don't know what level of communication I can have with my servant, but
See, the thing about your servant is that you have to be able to talk to him for him to do anything. If I remember correctly, I gotta order him to do stuff. So
yeah, but like reporting back to me, I don't know how that would work. If I just ask him questions and he thumbs up and thumbs down me.
yeah, I'd allow that.
Okay, so as of right now, sorry, are those 3 tokens those are 3 creatures or 3 individuals, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's what he can see.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
actually,
gonna
sorry,
move a little
one.
Okay.
You can see that. That's what he can see.
Okay.
So, thing is, because he's tunneling through the snow, and not flying, he's gonna have to go around to come back up though, unless you want him to take the chance of being seen.
Okay, I see. Okay, so as of right now, he's kind of like stuck in this pit kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will have Gus just keep going around.
Okay.
Is that a river? Is that a frozen?
It's like a frozen stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and he'll essentially return back to Connie from here.
All right.
Okay, I ask him if there are any creatures around the fire.
Thumbs up.
I then ask him, is it more than 10 creatures?
Thumb down.
More than 5?
Thumb up.
Okay. So I tell Uzor that between 5 and 10 creatures. Do they seem aggressive?
He just stares at you.
Are they armed?
Thumbs up.
Are they humanoids?
Thumb up.
Playing 20
Alright.
questions.
It's basically 20 questions to find the race. Are they humans?
Thumb down.
Okay, so I go through all of the races just to expedite things.
Orc.
And all of them are orcs.
Yes.
Okay. So I convey this information. Well, I mean, yeah, Izor is like watching me play 20 questions with Gus, basically.
Right. I guess in this region, as I'm not super familiar with it, are orcs more civilized, or are they still kind of savage in nature?
They have cities and towns. They are they tend to be unfriendly, but most of the orcs that have live in civilization have turned away from Grumsh. They don't follow their evil war god anymore.
So are we close enough to the city to possibly make an assumption that these are city orcs, or are we still maybe like a couple days away?
You're still a couple days away, but you really haven't seen anything else in the area.
So, do we get the feeling that if we don't settle down soon, we're gonna freeze or, yeah?
I would say possibly. This isn't like Arctic, but this is like, let's say northern Ontario, like northern Ontario.
All right, then yeah, I think we have to chance it. And well, so far my get out of jail free card a little bit worked earlier, so hopefully you don't have to use it twice in a row.
Okay. Connie says she can be charming when she wants, and then like wiggles her glasses, and you notice that there's some type of enchantment on her lenses.
Very intriguing. I think it best if we approach making our presence known, as opposed to them thinking we are trying to sneak up on them.
Yeah, that's reasonable. I have no money since I got robbed, so we can't bribe them. And at least I don't have anything of value on me, basically, so.
Well, I do have some gold with me. If a bribe is what it needs to be, so be it. Other than that, I do not have. Well, I have a couple small things, but I don't know anything they'd be super interested in. But let's go for it and see what happens.
I can always offer my skills of infusion, which are more useful keeping us alive rather than magical items that we already have, which they would technically be able to just kill us.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Okay. So, yeah, we'll start our way down there with our hands up and like asking for help.
I was figuring maybe be about 15, 20 feet away and, hail them and just like, hey, we wanted to come talk. Those of you around the fire, please.
Okay, we can do that from up on the cliff's edge. That way, if they do seem aggressive, they would have to either use ranged weapons or have to come all the way around, which would slow them down.
Excellent idea.
Okay, so we get close to the cliff's edge, and we'll yell at.
I think just a friendly greeting, to those of you around the fire. Please, if you will, permit two very cold fellow travelers admittance.
Yeah, after you.
And probably wait for their reaction before moving.
Yeah, that sounds great to Connie.
All right. So, go ahead, make your move.
I'd say Ezor sounds much friendlier.
Yeah, so I mean, that, like I said, the plan, would hail the people around the fire, and hello there, you around the fire. Would you please be so kind as to possibly admit two very cold fellow travelers to bask in its warmth?
Who goes there? Who are you?
My name is Ezor, and this is my new friend Connie.
Connie lifts her arm and waves.
What, like foot and a half of you sticking out of the snow?
Yeah,
oh my god, yeah.
They can't even see you.
I promise she is here, but she is small.
She hops a little higher to try and wave at them, and all they see is kind of like a bob hopping up and down and an arm.
All they see is a white blizzard.
Oh shit, true, they can't see us and we can't see them, I guess, at this point.
No. You can see, you can tell from the pretty much whiteout that there is some fire nearby. That's about all you can see, personally. They say, come down here and make yourselves known.
Of course. How far of it? You said it's like a 15-foot drop?
Yeah.
Yeah, then maybe we take the long way around, how Gus came back.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any spells that can blow the snow out of the way?
No, nothing like that.
I have Thunder Wave. Would that DM, would I be able to use that to clear the snow?
I mean, I guess you could attempt it.
Or are you just trying to walk?
Yeah, are you just trying to get down there?
No, I'm just trying to have them be able to see us without us having to go all the way down.
So you want? I mean,
I
it would
want
clear the snow
visibility.
from the ground, but it's not going to clear the blizzard. I mean, it's going to crackle with thunder and lightning.
That's not a good idea. Okay. Oh, I'm so hesitant. Okay. Okay. Do I speak? Is Orcish a language?
Yes, I believe Orc is a language.
They're speaking to us in common, I guess?
Yeah, because that's how you guys spoke to him.
Okay. Okay, we'll walk down.
Okay.
Left or right? Okay, left.
Yeah, well, he came back this way. I don't know what's to the other side.
Oh, true.
So
Hey,
how
Savage.
close would we need to get until they can see us?
Sorry.
Within 15 feet.
All right.
Gus is resting on my shoulder.
So, as I would enter, a kind of handout as a "we're not coming to hurt you" type motion, since us arriving in division out of the blizzard probably looks scary, or at least threatening.
Yeah, kind of like we look like hat in our, we come in like hat in hand kind of thing. I guess we reintroduce ourselves again. All they see is like my head in the snow.
Oh, sorry, I was talking without my mic on. Yeah, 1 second. I just got to give Mike his token.
Sick. I also sent you a whisper.
All right, give me a moment.
No worries. It's just to clarify.
One and one, and only one can be attunement.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
I'll probably up that once the players hit level 10.
I was
And-
just making sure. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, no, it's 1 and 1.
It's been a while. All right, cool.
So a couple of them stand up and look at you, and they notice that it seems the tall one has no weapon, and the small one, well, what harm can a gnome be? So they say, "Where are you heading?"
To that city that we definitely know how to pronounce.
Baraf Claw?
They all kind of look at each other and just start howling. Baroftkra! You're going to Baroftkra?
That one.
As are we. What is your business there?
We're supposed to be meeting some of our friends.
Orc friends?
I kind of looked at Connie
what-
to shrug. I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, wait, what race?
Azamar and human.
Okay. Before I answer that question, can I get an idea of which answer they might prefer to hear?
Do a history check. Because you're from Waterdeep.
Okay.
Waterdeep has a lot of history with orcs. You're not from this area. You're not going to know how they react for sure. But to your knowledge, you're kind of
Yeah.
surprised they haven't killed you already.
Okay, so 16.
Yeah. Yeah, with that knowledge, these orcs seem a lot more chill than what you're used to. Normally the ones back in Faerun are very aggressive, very killy, if you will. But
Okay.
what they might care about, you have no idea which one would be their preference, because of you don't know much about the orcs in this area.
Okay, I'll tell the truth and I'll say, no, not exactly.
Do you mean to cause harm?
Oh, no. We just got separated a few days ago and we planned to meet again.
He doesn't know what to make of it. He's like, well, I don't know if I believe you, but what harm could you two do to a city full of us orcs? Sit by the fire.
Thank you. And Connie nods and grabs a seat next to one of them. She asks, "Is there something going on in Barafkra that might?" Oh, sorry guys, that's my dog. That might cause you to fear or to worry about outsiders? Anything like civil unrest?
Well, Usadorn is not exactly friendly with us. So, if you're spies, it would be a problem for you. But we fear nothing.
Well,
And
that we can assure you we are not.
as you guys get closer, though, and take seats around them, you see that they're all wearing kind of the same general colors. It's not like they're city guards or anything like that, but they definitely belong to some sort of organization.
I'd ask them out of just pure curiosity. Upon noting this, it seems like you are all part of the same group with a matching dress code. Out of curiosity, to what group do you belong?
The orc chief. Well, sorry, it's not a war chief. Just the orc captain pounds his chest. Baroft Kra, guard. Sorry, not guard. I just said they're not city guards. Um, we come from Baroft Kra. We're a scouting team.
Ah, must be then very difficult to do your job well during this blizzard. I see why you've made a fire.
At that, he pipes up and he's like, "How come you guys don't make fire? You come all the way out here and don't know how to start fire?"
Looking slightly sheepish, admit to I did not plan on getting stuck in a blizzard. I will admit I am not much of a survivalist on my own.
They laugh.
Connie also chimes in. She's like, "Yeah, I'm definitely not from around here, so the weather conditions are pretty much a mystery to me."
He's like, he waves his hand out as if you should be able to see the entire Rhine Plains. And he says, "Ground is flat. Wind blows strong. No sea. Snow." And just continues to warm his hands. He goes,
You can say that again.
"You travel with us in the morning?"
If you would have us.
Absolutely.
Insight on him real quick, if it feels like he's possibly, taking us for a loop here.
Sure, drop an insight. You're pretty sure he's honest.
Okay. Then yeah, definitely. If you would have us, we would welcome the companionship.
He says, "Where you come from?"
Myself, Port Damali.
Connie says she's from Waterdeep.
He looks at Ezor and says, "Far from home. You even farther."
Yeah, wasn't the plan,
Life
but
often takes you in strange ways.
exactly.
All right.
So I guess I ask, Connie would like to ask, do you have any other tips? Maybe any survival tips that we might make use of in our further travels once past Barafkra?
He looks up and he says, "Don't die."
Connie nods, says, "Good advice."
I think given the inherent risk of strangers and the happiness with being a fire, I don't think I'll inquire too much else into what they're doing to not risk offending them, and we'll just be happy to whittle away the evening in the fire, or at the fire.
Yeah, Connie's not even gonna take out her papers because she just wants to keep her fingers close to the fire and she doesn't want to risk burning up her plans.
So as the time passes, you see the orc. His something dawns on him all of a sudden, and he looks up at the two of you. He goes, "You see more like us?"
Not in the past few days.
Oh, wait. I mean, Ezor didn't, but I saw what looked like an army of slaughtered orcs on our way here with a trickster pixie that robbed us of all our loot.
His face
I-
grows cold.
I explained the story.
And they all kind of look at each other and look down. And he says, that's why Blizzard here. Honor for fallen orcs. Cord grants them passage. And they all kind of bow their heads.
Okay, I wait for them to give their to pay their respects. And once they're done, any type of, I don't know, ritual or whatever mourning they do, I'm going to ask them about like the trickster fey creature, if they have ever heard of it.
During this ritual, they just kind of bow their heads and nod solemnly, and one of them reaches into a bag he's got behind him, pulls out a bottle, uncorks it, takes a swig, wipes his mouth, and passes it along. It makes its way all the way around the fire.
Does it make its way towards us? Are we offered?
Yes. Goes to you
Connie
first.
will take a swig.
This liquor, it is exceptionally bitter. It does not taste good to you at all.
Yeah, she just chokes it down.
And then you pass it to Ezor.
I will imbibe as well.
Same thing. Taste horrendous.
Suffer through it with as much bile as possible and pass it on to the next and/or original orc.
He says, so, yes, they were actually hunting a fey creature. Stole some important objects from Baroftra. How did you see it?
Well, I explain, this fey creature presented itself as if it was a survivor of a war between its companions and this orc party. And when we arrived at the scene, we saw scattered orc bodies as well as scattered fey bodies all around. But it turns out that the scattered fey bodies must have been an illusion. And we were kind to this fey creature, and it duped us. And in the middle of the night, as we rested, relieved us of all our precious items.
As you mention, as you recount the story, and you say that you were kind to him, the orc, although not standing, not reaching for a weapon, not making any aggressive movements, his face clouds with anger. He says, "You not know of fey creatures? Never trust fey creature. What you mean you kind?"
I don't know. He was wounded. He duped us. I truly believed that he needed help.
His face kind of goes from anger to kind of a stone solemn look. He says, "Never trust Fae. Their idea of funny is slaughtering hundreds quite often. Some, I'm sure, are nice, but 99% absolute trash."
Noted.
He says, "What you lose?"
I lost a few magic items that I had been tinkering around with.
He's like, "That is what they prefer. Magic."
Well, if I ever see that creature again, I'll be sure to give him a kick in the ass.
He says, where you find the battle? Where orc bodies?"
I will explain in detail where it is. I do not remember. I think it was it in a cave?
It was basically the entrance to Uthadern.
Okay, so
Like
I
the
left.
sorry, not Uthadern, but um, it was a day's travel through the mountains from Uthadern, but it was basically the entrance to the pathway that can lead to Uthadern.
Yeah, we met him on a stone bridge.
Yeah, just inside the entrance.
Okay, I convey that information.
He looks around at the group, and they start speaking Orcish. Do either one of you understand Orcish?
I do not.
Nope.
So they speak in Orcish, and a couple of them nod, and they say, "We go to bed now. Tomorrow
Okay,
morning, we wake up. Some go for bodies, rest of us, Barofka." And he, without another word, he just gets up, kind of. It's not really a tent. It's more like just a couple sticks with some skins, and just used for cover against the blowing wind. And he sets it up um, next to the fire, and he just immediately lays down and goes to sleep. And as soon as he starts doing that, the rest of them get up and start getting ready.
Okay. I guess now I'm kind of hesitant because last time we rested without anybody keeping watch, we got screwed over. I don't think they'll do anything. When he said, "Oh," like while they were speaking in Orcish, do I have an idea about what they were saying? Whether anything they were saying had to do with us based on their body language?
No, you're not sure, but they weren't making any movements towards you or gestures or anything like that.
I think
Okay.
due to a lack of other options, I think we have to trust them.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll huddle up as close to the fire as we can, and we'll take a rest.
Okay.
Yep.
Um, one of them wakes up, notices that you guys have no cover. You are not prepared for this place at all. And he basically goes and snaps a couple large branches, and then he they kind of hang their backpacks off these branches to give you cover from the wind as well. It's not great, but it's the best they can do. They don't have any extra skins or extra encampment type stuff.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. How big is my bag of holding? Can I use it as a blanket since I'm so tiny?
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, there you go. I just drape my empty bag of holding over my tiny body to try and help keep me warm.
All right. I'm just gonna grab a drink and then we'll continue. And you guys have now had another long rest.
Okay, perfect.
My character's good to go. He's
It'll
all
certainly be
built.
good to have a third.
Oh yeah, he's squishy though, so.
All right. So, um, let's see. I gotta look at the map here. So, it's been 3 days. So you guys have about 4 days worth of travel.
Okay.
Um,
And I guess it's like full blizzard still.
you wake up, the blizzard has stopped.
Oh, that's excellent.
So,
Okay, cool.
as you guys wake up and everybody, they cook some small bits for breakfast and whatnot. A little bit of beef jerky as well. Sorry. God damn. Um, you see them speaking in Orcish again, and 4 of the 9 head off in the direction of Uraliss and the entrance to the tunnel where you guys found the orc bodies.
Does the captain stay with us, or does he go?
Yes, he stays.
Okay.
During our travel, I guess for entertainment purposes, I'll play around with Gus and teach him some tricks.
Sure, what do you want to teach him?
Like a flying backflip.
Fuck, I don't even, like, normally people that have pets are like an animal, so it's an animal handling. You know what? I'll still. No, I guess it wouldn't be animal. Make an intelligence check. Straight intelligence. He does it, but not very well. Almost eats shit in the
That's
snow.
good enough. Did it get some laughs at least?
From you, if you chose to laugh.
Okay.
Oof, cold.
Yeah, that was so cold. Yeah, I'll laugh.
Orcs are not known for their strong emotion other than anger. Maybe a little bit of love here and there, but nothing major.
I'll laugh and kind of look around expectantly and be brutally disappointed.
One of them just kind of like looks down at you, like side eye glance down, and just kind of looks back ahead and continues walking.
Connie just kind of grabs Gus, puts her on her shoulder, kind of like her fun was ruined.
So after 4 days travel, you guys arrive at Borofkra. It is not what you expected. It is a walled city. Although the buildings are more orcish than what it looks like in this map, they are still pleasant compared to what you were expecting, especially you, Connie, considering you're from Waterdeep and have known orc housing situations to be skin tents and some wood, but these look like strong walls and strong structures. Um, but yeah, you guys enter. Uh, shit, this map is actually okay. So the top of the map that should be north is actually south. So reverse all the directions. So you guys
Okay.
enter on at this spot here, which although it shows it's on the east, is technically on the west.
Okay.
Um, as you guys get towards the gates, the doors are not open. Um, but somebody hollers down from the battlements in Orcish, and the captain calls back something else in Orcish, and you guys are granted access to the city. Once you guys get just inside the gate, the the orc asks for you to wait there for a moment, and he walks over to one of the guards, and he says, you hear him saying something else in Orcish, and the orc shakes his head. He comes back and he says, your friends are not here yet. When do you expect them?
So should they have been there by now?
No, they went back the other way.
Do we have an idea of how long we should expect them?
Not really, no.
No, Connie just kind of shrugs it, says she's not sure how long.
He says, he gives you some directions, and he says, the inn is there. It's not the most comfortable, but we don't get many travelers. And you can see it there on your legend at the top right. Is number 2. So it is... Sorry, he doesn't give you directions. He points to it.
Okay.
He says, when your friends arrive, they'll be sent there. That's where all travelers go. Free roam around the city. This area is not as cold as where you guys met the orcs. In fact, it's almost like it would be considered spring here. But I mean, for plenty of the rest of the world, it is summer at this moment. So there is greenery and such around the city, but it is not freezing cold, but not warm either. He says, feel free to wander the city, learn some things, maybe stop by and say a prayer for our friends at the Temple of Cord.
So Connie thanks him, and she asks, while we're here waiting for our friends to arrive, are there any activities specific to this region that you suggest we do? Kind of touristy stuff?
He's like, no honor in tourism. And turns and walks away.
Okay. Connie yells after him, thanks anyways!
He continues walking.
Okay, yeah, so she's gonna turn to Izor and say, well, I guess we better set up shop at the inn.
Yeah, let's see how good this place is. For an orc to say that this is not the best of accommodations makes me nervous. But yeah, let's check it out.
It can't be worse than a few branches in a blizzard.
This is true.
So as you walk inside to the inn, um, there's some orcish music playing. Um, sounds rather heavy compared to music you've heard before. Um, much compared to like some really blasted death metal. Um, um, as you walk in, the music and everything else stops and everybody turns. It's not very often people come to Baroftkra, especially not a gnome and a human. And everybody kind of stares at you for a moment. And the bartender says, "Something I can do for you?" And everything else around goes back to normal.
Connie says, yes, sir. 2 rooms, please.
He looks down, snickers. "You mean 1.5, right?"
Connie just like subtly rolls her eyes. Never heard that one before.
Ah, you gnomes. No goddamn sense of humor.
As much as he doesn't want to, I think Izor laughs at that joke.
And he puts two keys down on the bar and says, 2 silver each for a night."
I just have gold pieces. Can I just hand over, like, he'll make change, right?
You hand him a gold and he's like, "Thank you." And he pockets it.
Connie's like, ooh, and then she sees him pocket it, and she's like, oh, fine.
Seems the price went up. Izor will gladly pay it.
You hand him a gold too?
Yeah, I don't have
No,
silver
no,
either.
why would you do that for gold?
He takes it and he's like, "Thank
We're
you as
trying to
well."
make friends.
He's
If
like,
we're looking for something to do, the barkeep slash host person is probably one of the best to have.
"In that case, have a bottle each on the house," and he hands you both each a bottle of something that looks quite similar to the shit you had the night or a few days earlier.
Trying best to mask the sarcasm. Izor's excellent.
Connie is already pouring it down the hatch.
So, as you walk into the bar area of the inn, you all see a. Oh Jesus, that's your stats, dude. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, you know, it happens.
You guys see a fucking. God damn. A
Well, I
human.
mean, I can describe him.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, go nuts.
basically, he's a very kind of vagrant-looking, disheveled human male. He's got red hair and like a loose braid hanging over his right shoulder, and he's looks like he's deep into his cups.
Is he doing anything particularly, like, is he just drinking?
Yeah, he's the only human in here besides Izor. Everybody else in here is an orc.
Whispering it best to not be overheard, turning to Connie and says, possibly it is, even a drunk would be better company than trying to join the Orcs Club around here.
True. Yeah. So I look at the bartender and I point at that human and I'm like, humans, right? Am I right?
He just kind of like raises one eyebrow and he's like, yeah, sure.
Connie's like so bad at blending in, but okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on him, like the corner of my eye. Does he look like he knows anybody? Does he look like he's keeping to himself?
The human?
Yeah.
Like?
I mean, well, it depends. I'm kind of being subtle, but I'm kind of like eyeing the bar up because I'm looking for somebody specifically. But yeah,
Connie's sitting at the bar, right? So she sees him eyeing her way and she winks at him.
he nods, kind of raises his cup a little bit and takes a drink.
She basically like shotguns that bottle that they gave her.
Nat 20 con save, please. Like, this is not even something you can, like, a nat 20 is the only. Wow!
Damn.
The drinking
Unbelievable.
rolls are the only ones that I do.
Wow! So, as you watch, both Ezor and Gareth both watch as this little tiny gnome just like straight puts a fucking piece of straw into this bottle, curves it around, and then tips the bottle straight back and washes it just fucking go straight down. And man, like you're both amazed at this. And then as soon as she puts the bottle down, she hiccups. She does a little waver and sits straight in her chair. She's starting to slur words and shit like fucking, but she's not unconscious.
That is damn impressive.
Yeah.
The only good roll. Yeah, so Connie's just like trying to enjoy her night.
I mean, if they're still looking my way while he's taking a drink, he'll like wave them over and motion to the chairs.
Um, are you guys heading that way?
Yeah, I'll help hold the short one up as we go over.
Yeah.
As
Connie's hiccuping while she's being walked over.
as you guys are walking over, the barkeep has been just staring in amazement the entire time, and quickly grabs Izar by the shoulder, says, "You better be careful. Make sure you stand behind her, not in front. It's coming up, I guarantee it."
I give
Duly
the
noted,
barkeep
friend.
the finger guns.
Jesus Christ.
So yep, walk her over,
Like, friendly,
hands on the
like-
shoulder behind her.
When they get close to the table, I'm just gonna be like, "Well, welcome, travelers."
Based
breed-
on his appearance, I would offer him at least a glass out of my so far untouched bottle of liquor that I do not want.
Oh, sure. Like he just slides his cup. It's still half filled with whatever he was drinking.
Top it off.
Yeah. Mixing. So what brings you and your alcoholic friend to these parts?
So Connie like pretty much like ignores what he just said and she just like slurs. So not from around here, are you?
What gave me away?
Hmm.
Was it my beautiful complexion?
She just like starts giggling.
I think she was trying to mention that we were possibly meeting friends here. Unfortunately, before she passes out, hopefully we can get some more story. I've only met her a couple days beforehand, so I cannot tell it on her behalf.
That's fair. I'm Gareth.
Ezor.
Connie.
Yes.
Pretty impressive, huh? And I tap the bottle.
Oh yeah, quite.
So, how's Connie feeling about now? Hello?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Savage is just quiet.
Oh shit, I hit the wrong fucking button, that's why. Okay, did you hear what I said though?
No.
No.
Okay, so what happened is you guys, or Connie is like 6 sheets to the wind. She's way past 3. Um, she's already in blackout territory, but not like the passing out blackout, like the blackout where you're slurring your words, you're tripping all over yourself. You're conscious, but you ain't gonna remember shit from the second you drank that bottle.
Okay, that's fair. Connie just saw her travel companion die a gruesome death, so makes sense that she's drinking the night away.
So, I guess through the course of the night, I'll ask them at one point if they've seen any other people on their way in. Not orcs, but like, you know.
Yeah, so I would relay our slain friend, who I think was, were you human in your past life?
Elf.
Elf. So the elf that was slain, I think it was a gray elf that the fire, as well as the 2 previous companions were raiding on. Beyond that, I have not seen anybody.
Fire Genasi, actually.
Fire Jeanette, that's right. Yes.
That's disappointing. Very well.
As the conversation pauses, Connie, another con save.
Okay.
You fall flat off your stool. You kind of do a swivel and then just right backwards off the side of your chair. Unconscious.
Okay.
Well, it does seem like it is time for this one to get to her room.
Yeah. That's probably a good idea.
Would you mind helping me carry her? I know she looks small, but kind of gesturing at his arms. Not the strongest around.
Sure.
Thank you. I think we carry her up to whichever room was hers.
And as you guys crest the top of the stairs, taking her to her room, that's where we'll end tonight.
Okay.
Sick.
Alright, let me do a quick outro for the stream, and then I'll talk to you guys for a minute.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Alright, thanks Twitch for coming out, if anybody showed up. Next game is probably not for 3 weeks, I believe. So, by all means, stop by again. Good night, Twitch.